Hello everybody. This week Hamburger Helper was on sale at my local Price Chopper, and so was the 97% lean ground beef. So for this load I am going to do a bunch of Hamburger Helper, and by my calculations I can get 2 boxes per medium tray. So I got 4 boxes of the beef pasta, which is one of my favorites. So that'll be 2 trays of beef pasta, 2 trays of stroganoff, and 2 trays of Salisbury. The stroganoff, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 7-ounce can of sliced mushrooms with each box. But we're going to cook them up in 2 box lots. So I'm not going to bore you through the whole process of all of these, cooking them, but I will show you. We'll work with one. We'll work with the stroganoff, since I'm going to add some stuff to that. So let me get all set up and I'll be right back. Okay, let's put that on high. Start. Let's get my ground beef in there. Let's move this out of the way, get this back in the camera a little bit better. Alright, I'm just going to brown this up. I'll be right back. Okay, that is all browned up, so let's get that drained. Alright, we're just following the directions on the box for 2 boxes. So I got, what do I got? 4.5 cups of milk. And 1/3 cup of water. Our noodles. And our seasoning mix. Alright, let's get that all mixed together. And some of you guys might be saying, well, Hamburger Helper don't sound very homemade, but you know, I'm retired at 62. I just went on Social Security, and so we're working on a budget. And there's nothing wrong with Hamburger Helper. So I like it, so that's what I want to freeze dry. Freeze dry what you eat, that's what they say. So we'll bring that up to a boil. We'll continue cooking this. It's heat to boiling. Then we're going to reduce the heat and cover it and simmer it for about 7 minutes, and it'll be done. Then we'll add our mushrooms in there after that. So nothing like watching a pot boil, so I'll see you for the next step. Okay, that's up to a boil. Now make sure, being that we doubled this and I'm using a cast iron Dutch oven, that you do stir that occasionally so your noodles don't stick at the bottom. I kind of missed that, and I can feel them stuck at the bottom a little bit. So just stir that occasionally. Alright, so let's drop that down to medium low. We'll go medium. We're going to cover that simmer that for about 7 minutes, I believe. About 7 minutes. Now we'll keep an eye on that because it is double, but you just want to simmer that until your noodles are nice and tender. So I'll see you in about 7 minutes. Stirring occasionally, by the way. Okay, let's check the consistency of my noodles. I'm going to say they are almost done. Maybe a couple more minutes, so that's a good time to put my mushrooms in. I'm going to drain those. Mix those in. And that's looking good. Let me get another spoon. And let's see if those noodles are all right. Yeah, those are good. All right. So let me get this all cleared off and we'll tray this up. All right, so I got that zeroed out. We're looking for 2.5 pounds on my medium tray. So let's fill it up. 2.44, 48, 49, 2.51. That'll do. All right. Spread that out nice and even. Get my magic dividers. Now I'm going to divide this into 4s. So this is going to be a pretty nice hearty meal. Do that. Alright, so let me get the other one packaged up, trayed up. See how much we got left over. Zero that. $2.52. Oh well, we're gonna have some left over for lunch. Which is good. Alright, I'm going to let these cool down and then we'll get them in the freezer, get them frozen solid, and next time you see it they'll be coming out. I have 1, 2, 3 more loads to cook. So I'll do that all off camera, and then next time you see all this it'll be coming out of the freezer, going into the freeze dryer, and out of the freeze dryer. And we'll run these probably 40 plus hours. That's what I always do. So, we'll see you then. Okay, I just wanted to cut in here on my second batch. Did you guys catch my mistake? I said each box would do a tray. No, I said 2 boxes would do 1 tray, because that's 2 pounds of ground beef. But I didn't take into account the weight of the noodles and the sauce and all that stuff. So each box will do 1 tray. So that means I'm going to run this in 2 loads in my freeze dryer. But this one right here, I did the Salisbury steak. And on the back of the box it says to turn up the flavor by stirring in some mixed vegetables and some hot sauce. So I went ahead and added some frozen vegetables that I had in my freeze dryer to that, and some hot sauce. So there you go. So First load, which I'm going to show in the video, is going to be my stroganoff and my Salisbury steak, and then we'll do the beef pasta off camera, and I won't record that, and that'll be another load. I have 4 boxes of that, so that'll be 4 trays on my medium freeze dryer. So I'm gonna let these cool down, get them in the freezer, get it frozen solid, and then we'll fire up Big Red and get her in the freeze dryer. Now, because I added the mixed vegetables, I added 2 cups to those 2 boxes. I got quite a bit more left over in my pot here, but that'll be going in, and I'll be eating that during the week. So I'll see you when all this comes out of the freeze dryer. Okay, there we have my Hamburger Helper, 40 hours plus, as always. So I got 4 servings per tray, and I'm going to use my single meal pouches. I'm just going to kind of break that up in little pieces. To drop it in there. Like that. So I got 8 pouches of that and 8 pouches of my, let's see, what was that? That was Salisbury steak. So let me get these all bagged up and I'll be right back. Okay, so we got them all in bags. So let's put a 300cc O2 absorber in each one of those pouches. Alright, let's get out our vacuum chamber and I'll be right back. And there you have it. That's all of them sealed, but I want to show you this one. I'm going to put an insurance seal on these, but you need to leave your bags laying out for 24 hours just to make sure that they stay sealed. I don't know if this is 7 mil thick, but the noodle in there poked a hole in that bag, see? And if you throw that in your storage, you wouldn't know. But if it was a smaller pinhole, it wouldn't show up. Might not show up for a day or 2. So you should always just leave them sitting out for 24 hours at least, especially if you do a vacuum chamber seal, just to make sure that everything stayed sealed. But I'm going to put an insurance seal on that, but an insurance seal ain't going to take care of hole punchers. Let me get this one taken care of. And the last one. So, we are going to leave those sit out for 24 hours just to make sure everything's nice and tight and sealed. And I'll be doing a taste test. I'll see you then. Okay, it's several days later, and I'm finally getting around to do my taste test on my Salisbury steak. Hamburger Helper. Now, I have already run my second load of that Hamburger Helper, since I got my math wrong, but so let's get her open. Let's dig out my O2 absorber, 300cc. Done its job. And we are going to put 3/4 of a cup, although this is actually going to be a smaller portion. But we'll put 3/4 of a cup of water in there. Give it a quick stir. Make after everything gets submerged in that glorious water. Alright. Zip lock that shut. Alright, so I'll let that sit for 2 minutes and I'll see you in 2 minutes. Alright, that's been exactly 2 minutes. Let's open that up. Give it a stir. Yeah, that looks about the right quantity of water. Smells good. That steam coming off of that. Give that a stir. Let's close it back up. And wait another 2 minutes. See you in 2 minutes. Alright, that's been another 2 minutes. Let's open it up. And I'm going to give this a stir. And while I'm stirring this, I'm going to tell you where I get these bags. These I get from topmylar.com. That's spelled T-O-P Mylar, M-Y-L-A-R.com. And it is called a single mill pouch. I buy these by the case because I can put my meal in that and I can eat it straight out of the pouch. The fork goes all the way down to the bottom of the pouch because they are wider than they are tall. So I like to give them a plug whenever I can in my videos. topmylar.com. Alright, that's all nice and stirred up. Let's get this. We could eat it right out of the pouch, but we like to display it for you so you can see what the consistency looks like. Here's my, oh yeah, that looks good. Nice and thick. There you go. Alright, let's dig in. Have my lunch. So we added mixed vegetables to this. And did I add hot sauce to this? I can't remember. Whatever the box suggested for them to step it up a notch, I did. Yes, I did add hot sauce to that. The flavor on this is really good. Try green bean. Yeah. Still got a little crunch to that. How about a carrot? Yeah. Got a nice crunch to that too. Full of that hamburger helper flavor. But on a budget. Who can complain? The hamburger has come back very well. For some reason, I kind of lost my noodles in there. I don't see where they are. They must have dissolved. Tastes good. They're very small noodles in the hamburger helper anyway. That's good. I'm guessing that the noodles dissolved when rehydrating and stirring, and maybe that's why it's thick. It's a beautiful consistency. Kind of tastes like Salisbury steak with gravy and mixed vegetables. So if you're on a fixed budget, low income, this is a quick way and easy way to put away some freeze-dried meals that have a lot of calorie content to help you survive at a low cost and easy to do. Hamburger Helper. Freeze-dried and rehydrated by John and Bibbs. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to seeing you next time.